Search engine optimization is all about connecting with your customers in the moments that matter most to them. As the owner of a laser hair removal studio, you're probably asking yourself how you can get to the first page of search results in order to do so. Using Google as the example, Google provides businesses with two opportunities to appear on the first page of search. There's what's called the Google 3-pack, which is primarily controlled by Local SEO. And then there's the first 8 slots of a Google search result, which are controlled by elements of on-page SEO and off-page SEO. In this video, we're going to walk you through all 3 SEO techniques so you can understand what it takes to get your website to the first page of Google search results so you can start connecting with customers, driving bookings through your website, and generating phone calls through your Google business profile. So let's get started. Let's take a look at the search term laser hair removal in Chicago and use that as our example for how you can get your website to the first page of search results. Now again, Google provides businesses 2 opportunities to appear on the first page of search. The first is what's called Google Business 3-pack, and that's primarily controlled by what's called Local SEO. Then you have what are called the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what are called on-page SEO and off-page SEO. I first want to cover on-page SEO since I think it's the easiest to maintain as a small business owner. So looking at a website like V&P Laser Hair Removal, one of the ways that you can figure out how your website is ranking, or really maybe how some of your competitors are ranking, is to go to google.com, type in site, and then insert the website URL. By doing that, you're going to see all the pages that Google has currently indexed for your website, and then see all the SEO keywords that are currently in place. The reason why I picked this website as our example is because they're doing a great job with their on-page SEO. When you go back to that first page of Google search results, you can see that they selected an SEO keyword that works out well. So for instance, you have the SEO keyword laser hair removal in Chicago in the meta tag title, and then you have the first 8 slots, or then you have laser hair removal within the first section of their meta description as well. The reason why that's so important is because it kind of tells Google this is the primary search term that we want to be able to rank for. Furthermore, when you click into the website and you look at this page, you can see that SEO keyword again reflected in what's called the H1 title tag. It's in the H2 title tag. It's also in the content of the website itself. So a lot of the websites that don't make it to the first page of Google, really they don't make it because they're not following this template, right? They're kind of using broad SEO keywords, or maybe they're not using an SEO keyword at all. And the reason why that's detrimental is because when you look at search engine optimization and the keywords that are currently in place, I think sometimes you start to realize just how difficult it is to be able to rank a website. So for instance, if your SEO keyword is just laser hair removal, you can see just how difficult that keyword is to be able to get to the first page of search results. If you take that step one step further though, and you do laser hair removal in Chicago or laser hair removal in your area, you can see just how much easier it is to connect with your customers in the moments that matter to them, and just how easier it is to get to the first page of a Google search result utilizing the right SEO keywords. So I think the biggest thing we're trying to teach people is to avoid the idea of just using the word like our services, laser hair or laser hair removal. You really want to make sure that your SEO keyword is tied back to a physical location, so that way you have the best chance of ranking within the first 8 slots of a Google search result. But that's the crux of on-page SEO. Now, the other ways that you can get to the first page of a Google search result though are by focusing on what's called local SEO and off-page SEO. Local SEO really refers back to your Google business profile and how well you're maintaining that. So looking at this spa right here, you can see why they're able to get to the first page of Google through the Google 3-pack. Number one, they have 488 reviews, but if you're a new business or you're just starting your Google business profile, it's going to be very hard to get 488 reviews. So what are things that you can be doing to help in the short term? Number one, you can generate more photos for the business profile. So the more photos you upload, just like Facebook or Instagram, the better it's going to appear in the Google 3-pack. Furthermore, you can start to add your products and services. So there's a section within your Google business profile where you can include all the services that your laser hair removal studio or med spa offers, and that's a great opportunity to again help you to get into the Google 3-pack. Furthermore down, there's what's called the questions and answers section. As somebody that owns or manages the business profile, you can submit your own questions and respond with answers. So you could do things like, how do I book a session? What type of services do you offer? What type of treatment do I know is right for me, right? Questions that kind of come up during an initial consultation or a phone call or through a contact form are a great opportunity to make sure that you have that as well. And then finally, the last thing we want you to be able to do is utilize what are called Google Posts. So Google Posts are, again, kind of like status updates. So you can do things like talking about new procedures that you have. Maybe you are running a special, or maybe you're just doing a before and after post. But maybe posting once or twice a month is going to, again, help you to get within the Google 3-pack while you're working on generating more reviews. Now, there's another part to local SEO that you do need to maintain, and that's what's called your name, address, and telephone number. And anywhere that you can list your business's name, address, and telephone number, you want to make sure that that information is correct. There's programs like Moz Local or Bright Local that you can utilize to do this, but really it only takes about 4 or 5 days to get that information accurate, and then you'll actually start seeing just how quickly you can scale within the Google 3-pack. Now, I think the last part of search engine optimization is what's called off-page SEO. And off-page SEO can be a little hard to understand because a lot of us view it as backlinking, and just the more backlinks we have, the better the website's going to perform. If we go back to that idea, though, of laser hair removal in Chicago, one of the things that we'll kind of stress is you don't have to go out and buy 500 backlinks, right, or generate 500 backlinks. For a term like laser hair removal in Chicago, you only need 13 referring domains in order to rank on the first page of search results. One of the things that you'll notice about the companies that are ranking on the first page of search, like V&P Laser Hair Removal, is they have 42 backlinks to their websites, but a lot of them are just places that they can list their business's name, address, and telephone number. So if you take that into consideration, you're really starting to realize that the most important things that you can be utilizing within SEO is making sure that you're utilizing the right keyword for your website with on-page SEO, and that you're managing your local SEO effectively. If you have any further questions regarding search engine optimization, we do offer a free SEO evaluation. All you have to do is give us your first name, email address, telephone number, and your website URL, and we'll be able to kind of run a scan through your website and tell you exactly what you need to do in order to perform better. And we also kind of give you insight into how our company can help. But hopefully this video gives you a good idea as to how you can grow your business online, and I wish you the best of luck in the future. Thanks a lot and take care.